Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Megan with CraftyPlannerLovR, and today we are going to be setting up my Erin Condren life planner for 2026. I did do a flip through and a kind of discussion of this planner, so if you guys are interested in seeing any of that, you can check that video out. I will have it linked up here in the cards and in the description box. But let's go ahead and start with my gorgeous beauty and what I'm going to be using to set this planner up. So we have some dashboards from SerilynArt. Lots of fun ones. I actually showed you guys all of these in a video most recently, so you can see all of these in that video. So we have these. We also have the perpetual calendar for the 2026 season, and I will be doing a smaller mini setup on this video, or on this little planner, because this is going to be my pre-planning planner. And then we have my planner itself. So that is pretty much all I have to talk about in this. So let's just go ahead and get started. I don't know what this is doing here. Okay, so let's go ahead and begin by removing this and adding my new planner cover. This planner cover is customized to fit my personality and the things that I love, and I'm very excited about it. For some reason, I am doing a struggle bus though. There we go. I don't know why I was struggling so hard. Apparently my brain just did not want everything to go in. Perf. Okay, and then let's do the back cover. So here is the front cover, and then we have the back cover. Like I said in my setup video, I wanted to keep the flexible part of the cover on here because you can see the pink poking out, and I really like that. So that is what we are keeping in that, that's how we're keeping that in, so that everything is kind of, you know, even and such. All right, now let's go ahead and begin with the cover. I haven't decided what I'm going to be doing with the cover yet, so we are actually going to skip that, and we are going to start with this tab. These tabs that I have are actually from SerilynArt. Okay, so these are dashboard tabs that fit the Erin Condren planner in the perfect size. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to go ahead and cut all of these down to fit without the white in there. All right, I have cut them down into their little sections. So I don't know why this is like off center. Anyway, I have cut them down into their little groups. Now what I usually do with my planner tabs is I will start either at the top or the bottom and peel up just a smidge of the backing so that I can make sure that it is even and ready. These are a little bit bigger. So then you will place the sticky part on here and then lift the tab up and just let it go. And then you have your perfectly placed sticker directly onto your tab. Alright, and just like that, we have our first tab. So this one is our 2026 tab. And then it goes into the perpetual calendar, which we most likely will not be using. Then you go into our kit tracker for the month, and then we have our January tab. So same situation as we did with the other one. We are just going to grab a small portion of the sticky, place it directly onto the paper, make sure it's lined up because I am famous for making things crooked, and press the top part down. Okay, then you're going to pull it up and grab the bottom part, and it should be perfectly lined up. Beautiful. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is take the January title, also from SerilynArt, and we're just going to stick it right there. Beautiful. So now I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to speed through it so you guys can still see it, but it'll be at a faster pace. Exact same thing for every single month of the year. All right, we have finally done all of them, so let's go ahead and go back through so I can show you guys the entire planner. So we have the introduction page, or introduction, oh my gosh, the cover, words are hard, the cover page. Then we have the introduction page this planner belongs to, which I will decorate. I don't quite know what I want to do with it. I do actually maybe know. I have this, which came from my friend Tamara at MXDX Plans, and I think I was looking at it and I think I might use this. You know what? We're just gonna go for it. Thank you, Tamara. If you are watching, you are just an absolute queen, and you always make things super cute. And she made this, and I am so in love with it. So I'm going to add just a little bit of washi to fill in the extra space there. I do have some mini versions that she sent me as well. I'll show you in a second. Let me get this washi down. Oh my gosh, look at that. Wow. So no, we're not going to do that. What in the heck? I have never seen my washi do that before. Just like tuck off all of the gold off of the washi tape. I've never seen that happen. I guess that's how you can tell like washi tape is really old, right? If it sticks to the thing, you know? Okay, now that I have gotten that solved, because that was weird, I'm going to show you the mini version of this. That was really weird. So this is the mini version of them that she made me. But I think I am going to peel this off. This is a full page sticker because, again, she is amazing. And she used her precious amount of sticker paper to make this. We are pen pals, and she is just super awesome. And I knew I wanted to use this in a 2026 planner, and I completely forgot about it until I looked up there and I said, oh my gosh, this would be perfect, because then I won't have to do anything. Like, I won't have to decorate the spread. You just put a sticker over it, which is beautiful. Tamara, I have used your beautiful sticker, so now it is all me. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. We have our introduction to the planner, the cover. My beautiful personalized things. Love this. Okay, then we have my introduction page that says Megan. Love this. Then we have an empty page here. I'm probably going to put my goals here. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to write this down together so that I don't forget. So this is going to be goals. Okay, so I'm going to just put that sticky note there, and we're going to set that part up together in another video, because we're not doing that in this video because this video is already pretty lengthy. So then we have our tab page. This is going to be something, I don't know what this is going to be. You know what? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. We're going to do my kits. This is going to be my monthly kits right here. Okay, this is going to be my monthly kits, which means this page here, we're going to make this the weekly kit lineup. Maybe. I also have my perpetual calendar that we can also use for my weekly kits. But see, the thing is with this, it is not enough room for multiple of the same thing. Like multiple of the same. If you guys are confused, I have my whole setup for my 2025 planner that you can see. So we're going to do weeklies here and monthlies here. Then we have our January introduction. Do I know what I'm going to be putting on the back here? Probably not. I might do my January recap, because we have the calendar and then we have the dashboard, which this is going to be where I'm going to have my stats and goals and things in my planner that I have now. It's the same thing. I am going to go ahead and put this in, because this is where the dailies or the weekly starts. Cool. Okay, so I'm thinking this is probably going to be my January recap, because at the very end of the month you have February. So I think this is going to be my recap for January. So I think I'm probably just going to decorate this page. I'm not going to put a sticky note there, but I think I'm just going to decorate this page for like January specific, and it's going to be my recap for the month, seeing what I need to do. But we have our January tab, our SerilynArt gorgeous doll, our January calendar. Our January calendar is going to be exactly like it is in my current social media planner, where I'm going to write down any important information that is going to be coming out, and I'm going to be planning out my content. Actually, backtrack. This is where I'm going to be planning out my content. This is where I'm going to be planning out any important information. So any sales or anything that need to go out in the month, that's where this stuff is going to be for. Anything important, any collabs that need to happen, or anything like that. That's what this is going to be for. So we have the calendar. Then, like I said, this is the stats and the goals. I'm going to do my goals and things here, my stats over here. And then you go into the weeklies, and I'll turn the page so you don't see the giant tab in the way. We have the weeklies, we have our calendar, our days over here, and then our list. I already kind of told you guys what I was doing with this, but this is going to be where I'm going to be writing my film and edit list, maybe decoration, and then my PR tracker. And then we go into February, and I'm just going to flip through the tabs really quickly. Even though you guys just saw them, I just wanted to do a quick flip once again so you can see them and their glorious beauty, and also I can touch them because I have a thing about how they feel. They just feel so smooth and buttery. It's beautiful. Love this one. Very summery. This is also very summery. I'm a perpetual, like, seasonal planner. So I do like to have my tabs based off of the seasons that I live in. If you didn't know, I live in Florida. So we don't really have seasons, but I like to pretend we do. September is my birthday month, so that's why I have this fun little calendar. I used to work at Disney, so this is just like a little happy smile for me to look back on. And then October, I'm not a spooky person, so this is like perfect for me. November, again, I love the fall vibes. Then we have December with our Christmas tree. Okay, and then when we get through to the end of December, we have the last page, beginning of 2027, which, oh my gosh, that's so far away. But it's not far away, you know what I mean? It's only a year away. And then we go into our notes. This is going to be my 2026 year wrap up. And then we have a notes tab, which is just going to be a ton of sections where I'm going to have all of my notes. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 notes pages, and I'm probably going to use those just for planning, and maybe I'll do a quarterly review or something like that. I don't know what I'm going to use these for, but I'm going to leave it blank for now. Then we have our goals tab, and the goals tab looks like this. This is how it is for the rest, all of these pages. I believe there is like 20 of these. So we have a goals tab here, just with a bunch of extra things to help you with your progress and everything. These are going to be what I'm going to be using for tracking certain things. So for this page specifically, I'm going to be using it to track SerilynArt YouTube collabs for this page, because we do a collab every single month, and I want to make sure I keep track of that. One of these pages is going to be for tracking my progress for YouTube, because I do want to do memberships this year, so I'm going to use that for YouTube membership trackers, so that I can track how I'm doing every single month as far as the memberships go, because it's just something that I thought it would be fun to try out for this year, because I am getting better at my YouTube, at least I hope I am, and I'm trying to be better at it. One of these is going to be for the I have a secret project that I need to work on, so I do have to have a page for that tracker specifically. And then I don't know what the rest of these are going to be used for. That's as far as I thought, but I am going to leave a sticky note on these just to remind myself that I do need to think about what I want to use these for. But I have plenty of them that I can use. So it's not like if I mess up, I can't, you know, rip it out and start over, because they are perforated. So that is super helpful. Okay, and then you get to the very end of them, and there is a Celebrate the Wins Big and Small, which is super nice. I'm really glad to have this. I think this was probably supposed to be in the notes section at the end, but this is going to be my ideas for 2027. I just broke something. I don't know what it was. So this is going to be my 2027 goals. Okay. I wanted to make sure I keep those, because I will need to think about that whenever it comes to like mid-year. So I do want to make sure I have this section. Then we have the Heritage and Awareness Observances. I am actually probably going to keep this just so that I can keep it for, you know, my own personal thoughts, but this I'm not going to need. I don't know what I'm going to put on top of this. I might just grab a SerilynArt dashboard and use that, but for now, this is going to just stay how it is, and I'll just have a sticky note there. I don't know if I'm going to need anything for this, but I don't know how 2027 is going to look. So I'm actually going to keep this blank and maybe change it halfway through the year. We'll find out. And then that is the end of the planner. Obviously, I am not going to cover this up because this is the back of the planner and I'm probably never going to flip to that part. But then when you get to the back, you do have a pocket, and I am going to be using this to put all of my kits and everything in. I will be having a folio that I'm going to be getting from Erin Condren very soon, so I am going to be able to track my kits in there as well. But when I'm saying kits, I mean for my monthly, I'll have like stickers that I can have to help me keep track of things that are happening in the month. I also am going to need this for my like icons, so I have YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok icons that I'll need to keep in here as well. And then that is the end of the planner. So then you flip to the back. So that is my fun little setup. I am very excited to set this planner up even more and to begin the month with a brand new planner. 2026 is going to be a very great year. It's going to be a very fun year, and I am just ready to embark on a new journey in social media. I am hoping that I'll be able to announce what I'm going to be doing in my special project very soon, but for now, you know, it's just got to stay private because I don't want anything to happen where it doesn't happen and then I tell you and then it's all disappointing. So that is my setup for my social media planner. I really hope you guys liked it. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to check out SerilynArt. I'm going to have their information linked in the description box. I am on her PR team, so if you want to save some money, you can use my code. That'll be in the description box as well. For the month of September, oh my Lanta, not September. For the month of December, I have this freebie from SerilynArt, so if you use my code, you can save some money off of your order and you will receive my freebie. If you're watching this in the month of January, I'm still on her PR team, but my freebie is different. It is going to be linked in my Instagram, like pinned at the top. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you liked this video. I hope it gave you some inspiration on how to set up your planner, and I hope you have a wonderful 2026. Until next time. Craft on. Bye guys.